If you asked me to get lost somewhere, to decouple, to just chill, and to not think of tomorrow, it would be perhaps in a little paradise called Hallstatt in Austria, nestled among the tall Alps, immersed in a picturesque lake that is dotted with white swans, and draped in white velvety clouds that either playfully sit on the lap of these majestic mountains, or shroud the tallest peaks as if to blindfold them in a hide-and-seek game to deny them a view of what happens below. It is where time stands still. It is Hallstatt. The bird's eye view from the skywalk, high up, offers a spectacular panorama of these playful elements of nature. But I rue the fact that I don't have the wings to fly to touch that peak or to drift with that cloud. I can only leave some to my imagination. I took the morning bus from Salzburg to Badischl. It was a rainy morning. Badischl is a small town and a gateway to the picturesque alpine lakes and mountains. There are both trains and buses from there, but I preferred trains always and hopped on one from there. The train from Badischl winds through the scenic mountain passes. Many bends and small lakes later, Hallstatt, located some 45 miles southeast of Salzburg, suddenly appears, after numerous anticipations, across a huge lake to the eagerly waiting eyes. The small Hallstatt station offers regular ferry services throughout the day to the main village across the lake. From my hotel balcony on the lake, I had the perfect front row seat to this spectacle. Just as in the sun, the lovely swans come ashore playfully in large numbers in a deafening cacophony to interact with people. An adventurous duo also drifts slowly and nonchalantly to the steady rhythm of falling rain with no destiny in mind. It is the ultimate unhurried relaxation. Finally, night falls. Cool breeze piercing the stillness, suddenly wafts across to ruffle the lake, which in turn gently titillates some swans into action. I was the only spectator taking it all in from my quiet waterfront hotel balcony when everyone else had retired. Lights were few and far between in a pitch black setting, and I stood there in awe, almost up all night. This is indeed a magical place. As you can see, it's nestled among the mountains, the mighty Alps. And there is a calmness and stillness about it that you can't ignore, that you always have to appreciate. I know that we'll be going back to our rushed lives, to the hustle and bustle, but I will forever miss this place. People here are not in a hurry. I had seen pictures of it and I decided that I'd come here one day. Here I am. What I saw in the pictures, I can see here magnified manifold. People retire here very early in the evening. And when I stepped onto my balcony, when I stepped into the streets, I couldn't see many people. But I was blown away by these charming white swans navigating this placid lake. I call them the flowers of this lake. They kept nature entertained. Nature was left to her own elements. You can see the clouds covering the mountains. I can still see them, and they're playing with each other. Everything here is very playful, even though it's very calm and still to the naked eye. If you look deeply, you'll always see that something is happening. The birds are flying. Nature takes over here. Here, you can just be yourself and just enjoy nature, because you talk to the nature in the evening. I have to go back, but this place will be forever etched in my memory. I'm just truly in love. I never wanted to part with this paradise that made me forget everything I thought was so important. Bereft of all worldly concerns, I soaked up the tranquil beauty with an open heart. On this Austrian boat, I felt like a newborn baby in the cradle of a giant nature, caressed only by the lullaby of the splashing waves. Hallstatt would always play with me the way the swans play in the lake and the clouds play with the tall peaks. I am the Voyager. Thanks for being with me, and please subscribe to my channel.